Mark, just looking back on Saturday's game, what aspects of the performance do you feel we can take forward?
Oh, the goals we scored were good. I think there's some good individual performances. I thought that we were a little bit better in possession. There was a lot more sign of the work that we've done, and that's the pleasing thing. So we can take that forward for sure, and try and sort of improve on some of the aspects that weren't so great, and hopefully we can have it can have a positive sort of impact on the remaining games we've got.
You said recently how the levels have gone up since your first session here at Stoke City. What aspects have you noticed that have improved?
There's the significant ones in possession. You know, certainly on the ball, there's a lot more sort of willingness to get on the ball to pass it. I think really when we came in, there was an element where we were out of possession that we'd done really well. And in possession, we kept giving the ball back to the opponent to keep having to do the job out of possession. So we got a lot of practice, but you want to retain that and try and enhance it. So you know that's what we're trying to do. Build on that, and I think goal scoring has been an issue. So the 3 goals we got on Saturday were really pleasing, and the types of goals we got as well were also pleasing. And there were other chances where we could have maybe taken them, and the quality of chances have gone up in the game as well.
Boston Wild came off the bench and played more than half an hour on Saturday. What qualities does he possess that you like?
Well, I think he's got a lot of attributes that obviously made us sign him in the first place, but unfortunately for him, it's taken him a long time to settle down, so that can have a negative impact on people. But he's come through that, and you can start to see what he may be capable of doing. So I'm really pleased with him and for him, because he's such a good young player, and you got to remember that they are young players. So you know, any help we can give him is by the by. He's brilliant, but it's also down to him to be the best that he can, and he's done that. He's knuckled down, and you can see now the fruits of his labour are starting to show. There's still a way to go, but he's certainly on the right path.
In terms of availability, how optimistic are you that some players will start to return soon?
Well, the bigger, the better the squad. The players that come back have got quality, game understanding. They've got a lot of championship experience under the belts. The availability obviously takes it up a notch as well, because people are fighting for places, not just in the team, but in the squad as well. So I am really hopeful that we can get them back really soon, and they're starting to sort of make that reintroduction from really now.
It's Bristol City tomorrow. What do you make of the challenge in front of you?
Well, I've been there twice already this season with Coventry, and one in the League Cup and one in the league, and they are and have been a good young team. You know, set up in a way that try and make it difficult for you. They were and are a pressing team. They'll come and try and press. They've changed shape slightly throughout the season, but you know, they've retained essentially the box in midfield, the 3 at the back, and Naki Wells or Sinclair Armstrong up front. Falemiulu's gone out on loan, so they've got a good young squad, and it's changed over time. Brilliant work that was done by Nigel Pearson when he was in there to start with, and then obviously carried on. So by Liam Manning. So they're a tough team to play against, and always going to Ashton Gate is a difficult place to go. But hopefully we can come out with a really good performance and a positive result.